Good afternoon. The family of a British man are very worried after he failed to catch his flight home 3 days ago. An appeal has been launched to find 39-year-old Tim Wager, who arrived at the Alicante Elche airport on Tuesday evening. The appeal said Tim arrived at the airport at 9 p.m. near to the bus station and the taxi ranks. His phone was tracked up to this point. His family presume he left the phone on a bus or taxi and thought he was flying back. Tim hadn't arrived back in England and his phone has now been dead for 2 days, the appeal said. The last pinged location of Tim's phone was closer to the resort of Benidorm. A family member told a local Facebook group that Tim was staying at the BH Los Angeles hotel. Former Spain and Real Madrid coach Julian Lopetegui has been appointed Qatari manager on a 2-year deal, so the country's football association said yesterday. He will replace compatriot Luis Garcia, who was appointed last December ahead of the 26th Gulf Cup in Kuwait. A move to Qatar represents the first return to international management for Lopetegui, who's now 58, since he was dismissed from his role as Spain head coach on the eve of the 2018 World Cup. Lopetegui was unbeaten in 20 matches with Spain, but was sacked by the Spanish FA after Real Madrid announced that they had agreed a deal to appoint him for the 2018-19 season. He was sacked as UK team West Ham United's coach back in January after 6 months in charge. Qatar are fourth in Group A in the third round of qualifying for the World Cup in Canada, Mexico and the United States. Spain's manufacturing sector took a sharper downturn in April, with new orders falling at the steepest rate since December 2023 and output declining for the first time since last August, so a survey showed this morning. The manufacturing PMI, compiled by S&P Global, fell to 48.1 in April from 49.5 back in March, remaining below the 50 mark, but separates growth from contraction for the third consecutive month. New orders declined significantly, attributed to market instability and client uncertainty exacerbated by US tariff policies impacting international sales. Export orders fell at the fastest pace since December 2022. And Manuel Caceres, the drum-pounding Spanish football superfan known worldwide as Manolo El Del Bombo, died yesterday at the age of 76, silencing the drumbeat that had accompanied Spanish football for over 4 decades. With his trademark oversized Basque beret and red number 12 shirt, Caceres became as much a fixture at Spanish matches as the players themselves. Such was his fame, the Spanish Football Federation covered his travel and accommodation during the showpiece in Russia. Caceres, who ran a bar opposite the Mestalla Stadium for more than 30 years, made big personal and financial sacrifices in service to what he called the greatest passion of his life, his national team. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.